Hey, hello guys. How you doing? It's me again. I'm gonna make a quick stream right now just to figure out if my settings keep properly configured. I try to see if I will be able to stream both in Kik and YouTube at the same time, but it was giving me a lot of troubles. Like the computer that I'm using to capture all the information that I'm doing on the PC and all that things, it's not pretty powerful enough. I like to handle the conversion and all that stuff. So I was trying to send the video and stuff like that using some encoder, but then the system was forcing me to use another one. And if I change it, it worked really weird. To be honest, it's like at some point I've been able to activate it and make it work for both Kik and YouTube, like streaming on both platforms at the same time. The problem is that the streams were like pretty shitty, both of them. It's like I prefer to have one platform properly set up and 60 fps, full HD, no issues with like latency, desyncs, audio desyncs, or like lost frames. So I expect and hope that it's like working excellently, or like a pretty good quality stream. Possibly my background, it's what it's the most awful thing on my setup. It's I plan to try to move my bed and make it look like a little bit more cozy or a little bit better, and try to see if I can install the punching bag that I have right behind me. You can see that thing. I think it's 1 meter 20 cent, or like 120 centimeters by 45 centimeters in like diameter. As far as I remember, I think those are the dimensions on the punching bag. But that thing basically is like possibly, like, I'm not really sure if it's like 100 kilograms already, but it's fucking heavy, guys. It's like I built it from scratch. Not scratch like killing the cow and gathering the leather and all that stuff, right? It's not even real leather. It's synthetic leather. It's pretty good. It's pretty good quality. That synthetic leather. It's not like they look any cheaper or stuff like that, but it's not like original leather or cow or any animal leather, right? The thing is that I bought it because like the interior on the punching bag, I bought it empty. Like it doesn't have any feeling inside it. So first thing that I've done, it's like go ahead and buy some well, the exterior, right? It's from a Mexican brand. Their name is Mictlan Underworld. It's pretty nice, and it looks really professional. So pretty much it's like a synthetic leather on the outside, and on the inside it's like how this stuff that it's used to make the those things where you used to jump when we are shy, like on parties and stuff like that. Let me try to check how this is called. Translator. And is it like lona in Spanish? No, but not that kind of lona. Let's try to see if it's industrial. Industrial canvas. Fuck, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me see. What's the name of the stuff made for? Mm, oh shit, I don't know how those things are named in English either. Fuck. Give me a minute. I think there's Brincolin or something like that. Bounce house. There it is. Bounce house. Okay, PVC. Okay. The fabric. Okay, fabric. Industrial fabric. Well, it's like this one, but it's like it made of plastic, right? It's pretty strong, so I think it's all something like this. So pretty much it's like the external letter, and we have that. Oh, it's like on the outside, as you see that this white part right here. That white part, it's like looks like the material on the inside of that skin. I'm sorry of that that letter. And also, I go into a store where they sell foams and things for furniture, like foam to for mattresses and things like that. So I bought a sheet of foam. It's supposed to be the most with the one with the higher density, and I've just made like some kind of a cylinder, a hollow cylinder with the same dimensions as a empty punching bag in order to put it inside of it, right? Like to give some structure and make the shape of the punching bag uniform. So basically, it's like three three different layers, like the outside one with synthetic leather, inside one with that industrial fabric that it's used like in bouncing houses that are like pretty strong. It's the one that it's holding all the weight, and the foam hollow cylinder inside it. So pretty much with that structure on the outside, I went into mercadolibre.com. That's like the platform that we like to use here in Latin America and Mexico. I ordered, so as far as I remember, it was like 80 kilos of shredded cow or cow skin or leather. I remember it's like it was very when I ordered it was like it feels pretty great when you punch it, but when I was feeling that thing, I left like a 10% or like 5% of the punching bag wasn't full until the top, so I need to go into another store because I wasn't going to buy 80 kilos of leather again. It's like they just sell it on 80 kilos packages, and I just needed like 5 or 7 more kilos to fill it, right? So I went into a some kind of a place here in my city where they recyclate the old and empty tires, like the ones that are no longer able to be filled with air or to be used in a vehicle. So they shred them and make little pieces of rubber. Pretty much, I've just add that in with rubber and put a top with the same foam in order for the rubber and the leather to not get outside of like the that foam cylinder. And then I've just closed everything, and it's pretty fucking neat. So it's like a if you punch it, you will be able to hear how great it looks, or I'm sorry, how great it sounds. Let's try to see if the microphone could already register some of those punches. Give me a quick minute just to try and check that. I will be putting only one globe in my right hand just to see if you guys can hear how beautiful this punching bag sounds when it's hit. You see, I hope that it's sounding great on the on the stream. Now you see, it's like really comfortable to hit it. Like I didn't even have like my hands. I usually put some bandage on it in order to avoid any injuries. But the feeling at the moment of hitting it, it's so I don't know, it's just so smooth, like you give the heat and it's gonna be feeling pretty amazing. Okay, so that's the punching bag. It's going to be part of my setup. I hope to have it on the ground, like possibly pretty much the place that it's already installed. But I have done or built a some kind of a base to put it in into the wall. I'm gonna make some holes and put some screws into it, and hopefully that will be waiting, holding all the weight of the punching bag in order to be able to hit it good and properly. Right? It's like it's not really useful if it's waiting or landing right there on the floor. Right? So hopefully on the next streams you will be able to see it already installed, and possibly it's some like stress relief that I will be trying to use in the moment of the streams. The idea of this channel is to be like starting to create 3D assets and content like in Blender, start developing stuff with those 3D assets. I really like to use React, 3JS. I will be try to integrate everything on React 3 Fiber, I think it's the name of the framework. And I would like to build stuff that could be useful or used in my OBS streams. Also, like dead counters, some waiting screens and stuff like that. The spin that I would like to give it to this thing, it's like I would like to make it or do it in like mm, I'm not really I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like I would like to do those kind of 3D assets. Like instead of watching the normal, I don't know. Let's try to put an example with a subscribers counter, right? It's like you can be online on your stream and things like that. And most YouTubers, I've been able to see that they have like a 2D image that it's modified, right? As soon as they are like a bar that it's advancing until they reach their object type and stuff like that until they reach their goals. But basically, what I would like to do is like go a step further or a little bit more. I'm not gonna say professional because it's like the actual ones are really professionals, but I think that they are really plain. So something a little bit more dynamic, right? So the first thing that I would like to go ahead and try it's something really simple, just like as you see, guys, like I'm speaking with you right now, and I'm not doing pretty much anything important on the computer. So I would like to create some kind of shortcut or a button that I can press it on a keyboard, and once I press it, the image will be like expanding to full screen, right? Like overriding the information on the screen behind me. And as soon as I start playing, or I would like to show you guys some video in YouTube or some kind of reaction or stuff like that, we'll be able to push that button again or some kind of command or stuff like that in order to the screen to become to the original size again, right? Or like to be able to move the position in case that in another game we like to be on the inferior corner or the left corner, stuff like that. So pretty much I'm gonna try to be programming and building stuff that I could sell as assets for another streamers, and that also could be like helping me out in order for my channel to be like improving, right? Like a couple of upgrades that will be me allowing it to reach more people, and in order for that people that actually came in to stay and feel attracted and cozy with the content that I will try to build, right? So if I go ahead and go and program like for I don't know 2 or 3 hours at the beginning. I didn't want to push like myself too much, because if I do that, I'm gonna end up throwing everything into the sheet, and I don't really want to do that, right? I would like to keep it consistent and develop a little discipline in order to keep doing this stuff. So pretty much to not become crazy, like after programming 3, 2, or 4 hours daily, my plan is to be like after I finish something or be able to build up some kind of advance, I would like to go and disconnect a little and go ahead and make some push-ups, some pull-ups. I have this little reflex ball also. It's pretty fun to use it, and like after feeling very frustrated with a coding session and when stuff doesn't really go as planned or as well as we thought that it's gonna be. You know that this happens a lot on the programming world, and what would be a great idea for me to like after those stream programming or developing sessions, go ahead like 1.5 hour or 2 hours hitting the punching bag, playing with the reflex ball, pull-ups, some like a little calisthenics exercise session in order for me to keep my mind sane, right? Like to not become crazy for being only using the computer all day. And after I finish that training session, it'll be great for me to like don't disconnect from the actual stream. Like possibly in the future, if I've been able to deploy or develop all those stuff that I'm telling you, it's gonna be great for making pauses and stuff like that. But after I finish with the actual training session, I'll be very glad to start like making a gaming session, like another 2 or 3 hours, trying to test whatever I've developed or programmed in the case that it's possible, like some kind of a death counter or the little button that I was telling you earlier to modify the size of my camera screen and the capture screen of the YouTube or game or whatever I'm doing on the computer. I also want to do that counter that I told you. It's like the idea that I have. It's create some kind of a 3D tube, like something made of glass, and inside it put some kind of a reactive liquid. Like, do you remember that Nickelodeon slime, guys? Something like that. I would like to do something that it's like a animation that it's like that little bottle fills up as your subscribers go up, right? And possibly I don't know if on my case I only have 23 subscribers, right? Like pretty little number. But possibly if that works, it'll be great for me to make like 50 subscribers goal. And if these things go properly and I'm not pretty lost on what I'm trying to build, it's like it could be great because we can also integrate like animations and things like that. So pretty neat, or it could be like I don't know, like I reached the 50 subscribers and suddenly that recipient or that glass that I was telling you that will be containing the liquid that represents the subscribers explodes, right? Or make like a lot of foam to the bottom, and it's like I don't know, it could make some animations like some kind of residues on the screen for a couple of seconds or stuff like that. Another great idea that I had, it's like it could be possible to actual make like for donations and stuff like that, that instead I use like a plain image appears on the screen, it'll be great to have like a golden coin spinning around, or a chest that opens up showing a reward or stuff like that. I'm gonna try to see if it's possible for me to like create the 3D assets using Blender, try to make the baking, like create a good scene in Blender, like nice stuff, like nice 3D development sessions. And then with those assets that I've just built in Blender, it will be great to program them in React 3 Fiber. After that, I'm not really sure how I'm going to integrate them with OBS, but as far as I've developed It's like, I'm sorry, as far as I researched, it's like just some kind of a how this is called, like overriding stuff on it, like if OBS were just like a canvas. So if you use it properly, you can add animations above it and stuff like that. That could be like events that are triggered by the actual message or the donation and stuff like that. So as far as you've been able to recognize those actions inside YouTube, you can create some kind of code. I know how to use some JavaScript, but also I would like to upgrade into TypeScript. So the best scenario for me will be me working with Blender, then going from I already use like only React and the 3JS library, but it will be great for me to start learning and mastering how to use React Fiber directly. Also, TypeScript instead of JavaScript will be the biggest upgrades that I would like to do. So, well, as you see, pretty much on this stream, I don't think that I'm going to be coding anything. It's pretty late in the night, and I would really like to take some rest. Neither gonna play anything also, cause I don't know. I'm not really feeling that very play or very with a lot of enthusiasm to play a game at this moment. But hopefully tomorrow or on Thursday, I will be trying to stream or update some more content. I will try to see the last video I updated. It's me and my girlfriend playing around some Stardew Valley, and I think it's a lot better than the first one that I've done. It's like just a test to see how these were sounding, looking on the screen, and all that stuff. But the actual gameplay lasted only like 20 minutes. So on the next one, I will try to make or test a game that make make the PC go through their limits. Not their limits, but at least make it sweat a little bit more than with Stardew Valley, right? So I'm not really sure if I would like to go with some Elden Ring, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have Neo too. There's like I have a plenty of a library right here. If you guys, I can show you my Steam library. And if anyone connects, or if anyone it's live right now, it's I don't really think so. It's like I'm just beginning, and honestly, I don't think that when I'm streaming, there's people actually watching me, right? But I like to simulate it because if not, streams will be really boring, right? So in case that anyone is connected, or if in the future you guys actually see this video, you can try to leave a comment on which game would you like me to try next on Linux. For my Steam library, as you see, we have those titles. We have Black Desert, Conan Shop Shop, Counter Strike. This one was a gift. Pretty NSFW on the portrait, but it was a gift, right? I was gonna take it. I have this one, Destroy All the Humans, Don't Stop Together. Not like the Bloodborne card. Super DC Villains, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Helldivers that I've played earlier. Elden Ring, this one is like one of my favorite video games, if it's not my favorite already, right? It's like fucking masterpiece. If you guys decide for this one, will be great for me to like stream this thing or start like I'm actually on an early game on a new game plus something like that, but I've just started from the beginning, and it's really enjoyable to be able to access your game that you have just like finished one time and pass it again or finish it again. It's like all the stuff that you lose possibly on the first run. It's pretty impressive to see how you can find or figure out a lot of different stuff on the second time that you play it. And people are telling me that the third and the fourth that game you just can keep playing the time the amount of times that you like, because it have a lot of replayability, I think it's the word. Like You can be a wizard, and you can be a warrior, and you can be an assassin. It's pretty a big fan of possibilities. But let's keep watching what else I have. Neo also will be a good title if you guys would like me to play it. I enjoy it. To be honest, not as much as Elden Ring, but I really like this one too. This one that I used to play it on my Android, right? But to be honest with you guys, I've just played one or two times when I've built up my PC, and I don't really enjoy it at all. We have Tekken 7. It's a good one for like a fight simulator. Valheim, it's what a piece of builder. It's pretty nice too. Voltgun, it's I played it. I didn't really like it a lot, but I think that possibly I didn't gave it enough time. This one's there all rounds. It's a masterpiece. It's a pretty competitive one. You start the game as a round ball, and you being able to select a weapon. The most that you get killed, the most upgrades that you receive, but it's gonna be easier for you to kill your rival. But sometimes there are motherfuckers that are really great and can clean you out without even being touched. So game, it's pretty competitive. It's pretty good. This is what I have on Steam. If you like, if you guys like, I can show you also my GOG library. So as you see, there it is, Stardew Valley. I have this three on a gift. I think there are games like from the 90s. Honestly, if anyone want me to play them and there's like enough comments saying me, then I can try to go ahead and test them. I think the doors are like adventure, graphical adventures or stuff like that, but I don't know. Those ones were free, so I've just taken it. We have Bioshock Infinite. We have Blasphemous, Call of Juarez, Cult of the Lamb, Cuphead, blah 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 blah. But also, if my desire or my goal on the next stream or on the next session gaming will be to test the computer a little bit more to its limits. So possibly we can go with a little Cyberpunk 2077. This one, it's not the 2, so it's not really heavy. Dragon's Dogma. We can go some Kingdom Deliverance 2. Any of those Mafia. I think it's going to put the the PC into at least it's going to be like working on a 7 or 80%, not like too saturated. But now I don't really know. It's like sometimes the games that you think there are the more or the most optimized tend to not be as optimized as one thing. So not really sure what's going to be happening. Shadow of War is also a pretty nice game. I'm about to finish it. I'm just like on the part where you are using the other ring, the one that makes you look like a fucking gold. So I was just, I think I just need to beat Sauron or something like that, and it's gonna be done. The other worlds I've never played it, but people say that it's a really great game, like great RPG. Overcooked doesn't enter on the hard ones for the PC, so possibly we can play this in the future. The Saints Row Remastered, I haven't played it, but say that it's like a some kind of a copy of the GTA. Sleeping Dogs, they say the same about this one, but they are completely fucking wrong. This is a master fucking piece. I've just played like for 2 or 3 hours, but it's amazing, guys. And I don't know what the guys do in GOG. That's my favorite store. It's like I love Steam, but anything can beat GOG, man. It's like this is the best of all on regarding to game libraries. So pretty much on this version, the Sleeping Dogs definitive edition. Actually, as far as I've remembered, I've been able to play it on 4K and 60 FPS. Guys, this was like one of the most fucking beautiful city or maps or I don't know. It's like the ambientation of the game. You are in Hong Kong, and the lights feel pretty great. The images, the textures, doesn't look like it's a game from almost more like I think like 14 years. I think it's been released on 2011, 2012. I'm not really sure, but it's a master fucking piece, to be honest. I haven't played a lot of it, but I would like to finish it also. And we have Spelunky and The Witcher. So basically, I think that for a stressful gaming session for the PC, right? I always enjoy a lot to be playing. It's not something that could stress me. Like I will need to be playing like a mathematical games or stuff like that. And if it's a game, I'm not really sure if I can get to the stress side of my person, because it's like I'm gaming, right? It's I'm doing something that I enjoy. So the nominees or the nominated could be I think that The Witcher, Sleeping Dogs, The Other Worlds, Shadow of War. Haven't played Metro, possibly would be a good idea too. Any of the Mafias, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Cyberpunk 2077, and Bioshock. I think those all the ones that we can try to put the computer into a bit more of a like put the computer more into its limits than the actual games that I played before. Well, Helldivers were like a fucking challenge to it, but Stardew Valley weren't. So I would like to see at least like go ahead and play a resourceful or resource demanding game on the computer. Then I can go ahead with something more cozy, and I also would like to be making a list on which games are the best to play on Linux, which ones are really still having compatibility issues, which ones are like possible to play with a little configuration, which ones are like pre you just need to double click on them, and they will be working fucking crazy or amazingly. But there's like a lot of ideas for the channel. I would really like to grow this up and see if I can make it from here, or at least make something different and better. And hopefully I can. So I think I just need to keep uploading videos, figure out what I'm gonna keep doing, checked up which games are going to be giving me like the more views, or which are the games that the people are more interested into watching. Stardew Valley, it's like I was really excited when I installed it, because it's allowing me to install the Linux version. So if this one worked pretty neat and pretty fucking amazing without any issues or bugs in Windows, in Linux works just twice as fucking great. So this is one of the games that are already approved to be playing on Windows, but it's because it's already, I'm sorry, on Linux, but it's because he have his actual Linux version, right? It's like not like the majority or the most of the games that are like transcripted or translated live in real time, in live time, for using I think the Proton GE or stuff like that. In this case, for Stardew Valley, as it have a Linux version, it's the one that I installed, and it works pretty fucking great. Well, now having those games listed and stuff put on the on the ground, I would like to see if any I receive any feedback from people that it's watching the transmissions, or at least looking at them for a moment. So pretty much I think that that's going to be the stream for today. It'll be pretty short, but more than a fun one. I think it's more like an informative one, and one that it's gonna be helping me out to keep testing. If I lose the stream, I'm sorry, if I lose the synchronization between my audio and my video, or if any frames got lost. It's like here on the OBS preview that I'm watching, it looks pretty amazing, but possibly on YouTube it could be a different story. So I will be keep trying to work on it to try to become better on what I'm doing right now, and hopefully we can keep watching stuff together, guys. And if anyone would like me to suggest something or have any kind of an advice for me, it's going to be pretty welcome. So I will really, I will really, it's like there's a lot of English words that just go away from my dictionary at this moment. Possibly it's also that I'm a little nervous because I'm not really into streaming. It's like this is my third one, and like I haven't streamed before, so possibly that it's also going to be improving with time. So thank you so much for listening to me, and it's gonna be a great time tomorrow if we can decide what to play, or if I do on a stream. It'll be pretty great if anyone got connected to start having like real live people watching me, right? But I don't think that it's going to be happening on the first weeks at least. So I'm just gonna keep working, keep researching how to offer or provide better streams to the people that could be watching me on the future. And as I've told you again, thank you so much for the time. Thank you a lot for paying attention, or if anyone came in and give me an advice and stuff like that, would be really appreciated. Hopefully we'll see tomorrow, and let's see how this goes. See ya, guys.